Alright guys, kumusta kayo? And hope that all is well in your side and also your family. And hope na nakapag-prepare din po kayo sa Fairness Methodology. Sa mga kumukuha po ng Fairness Methodology, and I have a video kahapon, yun, bakit ako na-fail. Kaninang umaga pagising ko, I woke up early in the morning, started prayer. In this video, we're going to discuss about plant training matrix, supervised work-based learning, acronym of SWBL, and maintain training facilities. Right guys, so today we're going to discuss the training matrix, the plant training matrix under ng plant training session. Okay, and then ito isang mahalagang bagay na kung saan gagamitin natin ito during project 1. So dito parang nakabase yung ituturo natin, yung schedule natin sa buong araw. Didiscuss ko po kung ano ito during sa ating demonstration. Tinitingnan doon ng assessor sa kanyang upuan at hindi naman natin parang dinidiscuss yun sa kanila. So yung napaka-importante yung plant training matrix kasi dito tayo kumukuha and we don't rely sa ating presentation. Okay, speaking of presentation, PowerPoint presentation, if natingnan nyo po yung video ko na please research lang yung Trainers Methodology Level 1, paano ako na-fail. Doon ko po in-explain na don't focus on PowerPoint presentation. Ibig kong sabihin, huwag natin ilagay yung training matrix natin doon sa PowerPoint presentation because pag hindi inallowed ni assessor yung ating PowerPoint presentation, tapos na po tayo kasi nagre-rely lang po tayo doon. So sa aking situation, sinabi ni assessor na turn off the PowerPoint presentation. Okay? Focus on your training activity matrix. Hindi ko po alam, but on YouTube nakita ko po doon kung paano si trainer nag-present ng kanyang training matrix using the PowerPoint presentation. But anyways, it is the jurisdiction ng isang assessor, so that's why I'm telling you na don't ilagay doon kasi case-to-case basis about pag hindi inallowed ni assessor. So hindi na po tayo makapag-perform ng ating demonstration unless na may backup plan po tayo. So, ibig sabihin, if you have the standard, alam natin yung gagawin natin, but if hindi po siya nasa standard, pwede nating malimutan yung ating demonstration. Anyways, let's go back po dito sa training matrix. Okay, so I will isa-isahin ko po yung nangyayari sa training matrix. Okay, sa training matrix sa umaga, we will start at 7:30 ng umaga to 8:30 ng umaga. Doon po sa unang oras na yan, sa 7:30 to 8:30, magkakaroon po kami ng pagpapakilala, opening prayer, kasama na po doon yung exercise motivation, kasama na po doon yung review ng previous lessons, and assigning of trainees sa kanilang respective area. So sa isang oras yung isang oras po sa opening exercises ay sakto na po yun, no? So this is isang oras to during sa actual, but during the demonstration you only have the 30 to 1 hour, maximum 1 hour na i-demonstrate yung kakayahan mo, including the project 1 and project 2. Alright, so be careful po tayo sa time. Big sabihin, when introducing this, just lagay mo yung matrix doon, huwag mong titingnan. Okay, just say, hi, kumusta kayo? And welcome sa ating klase, Visual Graphics in C3. Okay, and kung kayo nagtataka bakit mayroon tayong new faces dito, sila po yung mga new trainees natin. Okay, before we start, let's have a opening prayer. Okay, Mark, can you say the opening prayer? Okay, amen. And here is the attendance for the old trainees, okay, and for the new trainees as well. So separate attendance na po tayo. Okay, for the new trainees, you will stay here kung limutan ninyo, just look dito banda sa venue. Okay, so tapos na yung attendance po natin. Okay, please. Okay, so mag-check attendance lang po ako for the old trainees. Mark A. Lagos, present. Gabriel B. Andrada, Ania Gisha, Claire D. Malakaman, and Daniel F. Sumugat. So, sabihin nyo po yung attendance ng mga old trainees, okay? And then, pwede ding sabihin yung mga new trainees. And the new trainees, David L. Granson, Risley A. Sabonado, Summer D. Malakaman, Feather, Leah, and Bruce Disha. So, sinabi ko na rin yung new trainees. And then doon, mag-orient na po tayo na yung sa ating old trainees, we have the three of you, yung mga old trainees na andito na for 1 month. So, you will proceed to contextual, you will proceed to contextual learning area, then you'll study there until 9:30. So 9:30 para na and then after that we're going to have a presentation. I'm going to show you a presentation and then a demonstration after that. Sorry, two trainees, Feather and Bruce. You will study here sa computer laboratory. You'll proceed to the computer laboratory and then you will practice at 1 o'clock. You will going to have our institutional assessment regarding that competency. Okay, so you can now proceed to your respective area. You have a orientation using my PowerPoint presentation. I-acknowledge mo na you are using the PowerPoint presentation para alam naman ng mga assessors na you will going to use the PowerPoint presentation to orient yung mga trainees rather than baka isipin nila that you will going to use the PowerPoint presentation just for you to guide yourself na i-demonstrate yung Project 1. Yan. So, ibig sabihin, part ng training matrix mo, nagagamitin mo yung PowerPoint presentation as part of your, sasabihin ko sa kanila, sa mga new trainees, I will use the projector for the orientation. Okay, so here, I will explain to you the CBT. The CBT is the competency-based training, and then the 10 principles of CBT. I'm going to discuss to you my role as a trainer and your role as a trainee, and then I'll go also discuss are the rules that we have here inside the classroom. Sabihin mo na yung uniform, asking questions, and other stuff. Yun. So, pwedeng saulihin mo yun. Kanina, nakuha ko yun sa YouTube. So, I list it down and I will memorize it para na during the discussion I'll just say. But andun din sa presentation. But sauluhin natin kasi pag si assessor sabihin niyang shut down off yung PowerPoint presentation, mahirapan na tayo. And then sabihin natin din after that is the shop layout. Vision and DepEd sa before yon, vision and DepEd. Pero sabihin ng assessor, skip that. There also we have the self-check. Please fill out. Please check the boxes. Check the boxes. Trainees handbook. Ayan, parang trainees handbook. Parang doon nila ilalagay yung mga information nila, if saan sila nakatira. Baka makalimutan nyo na sabihin nyo na please fill out the rating sheet. Wag nyo pong sabihin na please fill out the rating sheet or the evaluation sheet. Hindi po natin binibigay sa kanila yon kasi para lang po yon sa mga old trainees. Yung evaluation sheet at rating sheet, ginagawa po yon during competency assessment ni TESDA if tayong assessor. Baka po we combine, no? Nalimutan natin, parang nagkabuhol-buhol na, and then it is being used during the assessment if you are the assessor. But if you're a trainer, hindi po ginagamit yun. So just say na, okay, please come on time tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We're going to start our lesson. Have any questions, comments, or suggestions? Okay, if none, you're dismissed. Then alis na yung mga new trainees. But remember, if you practice, I'm going to practice and practice. I will make it short. Okay, ang orientation. Kasi pag sobrang mahaba, sasabihin nila you're you've been too long. Okay, because I only have 30 minutes to um, demonstrate the project 1. So, kailangan mabilis lang. Okay, after sa mga new trainees, pumunta na ako doon sa learning resource area kung saan andun yung mga um, old student na 3, right? Presentation ko sa kanila. So, pagdating ko doon, sabihin ko sa kanila, okay, so, kumusta? Already study? Did you study core competency developing design studies, reading and interpreting designs brief? Okay, and did you also did you answer also the self-check 3.1-1 and compare your answer on 3.1-1? Okay, that's good. Okay, let's go back sa computer laboratory that we could have a presentation. Okay, here I have my laptop, so i-open ko yung laptop ko sa presentation. So you'll do a presentation. Sabihin ni assessor sa'yo na okay, next kasi you don't have time. If you're going to discuss, sabi ko dito I have 1 hour. Pero yung presentation ko during demonstration ng aking project 1 is only 30 minutes. So sabi niya next as para mapakita mo lang doon. And after doon, you will do a demonstration. So dapat naka-prepare na sa yung laptop, halimbawa sa visual graphic design. Naka-prepare na doon yung isang Photoshop. Mayroong folder doon na nakalagay na yung pictures. After ng demonstration, sabihin na next. Okay, after ng demonstration ko, sabihin ko sa kanila, okay, so after this, we're going to have a lunch break, and then sa afternoon, we're going to check sa inyong job sheet, yan, okay, if yung mga procedures doon, if nagawa niyo yung mga bagay na natutunan. Trainees, okay, they will perform doing a design, like an example of logo design, and then they're going to apply yung mga natutunan nila, like the colors, the color balance, the proportion, and other things. So, kasi si assessor, titingnan niya yun kung paano mo i-assist yung bata, kasi yung question sa akin. Pag titingnan mo yung work nila, sasabihin mo lang na okay. Separate computer, no? Para hindi sila magkatinginan. Parang isang laboratory lang, parang ipapakita mo sa assessor na yung 3 old trainees at yung 2 old trainees andun sa loob ng contextual or practical room area or computer laboratory area. Okay? Andun yung 3, gumagawa na kanilang assignment. Yes, yung task nila that afternoon from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then andun yung 3 bata din na kumukuha ng written test hanggang hapon. Yun yung gagawin ko. So para na alam ko na sa isang room lang sila, doon ako mag-test sa kanila. So after ng written test ng 2 trainees, I'll do a demonstration na, okay? So gagawin nila yung 3 nilagay ko dito, logo, magazines, and newsletter. Yun yung gagawin nila, or packaging. Yun yung gagawin nila sa training matrix ko. Then I will assume na the following day gagawa sila ng booth na at online website. Yung booth parang yung sa mga malaking store, nasa loob ng malaking store. Ano yung parang siomai dito, diba, ganun. Siomai, popcorn, yung mga ganun. So yung gagawin ng design, yung total na gagawin ng design. And then sa website, kasi ipopromote nila ito sa website, sa internet. Okay, parang yun yung mangyayari. So kasi yung sa visual graphic design, hindi makukuha ng 1 oras yun. Unlike sa ibang mga NCs, may mga NCs matagal, may mga gagawin siya 2 days. Sa amin 2 days yung nanap. So, i-assume ko kasi yun yung mali ko eh. Hindi ko siya iniintindi, but I just making na ano yung nakalagay sa sample, akala ko yun na. Ayan. So, hindi yun ganun. So, intindihin natin kung anong yung NC natin. So, sa akin, yun yung correction ni assessor. Sabi niya, ilang hours ba yung assessment nyo? Sabi ko, 2 hours. Talaga? Sabi niya sa kanya, ay hindi po, naalala ko na 4 hours pala. Sorry, sabi ko sa kanya. So, yun. So, avoid mistakes as far as possible during demonstration. So intindihin natin kung ilang oras yung NC natin assessment. So dito nilagay ko 3 lang yung pwede nilang gawin for 4 hours. Bali 30 minutes na written, 3 hours na demonstration, and half an hour for oral questioning. So during demonstration nila, so sabihin ko sa kanila, okay, it's already 5 o'clock in 4:30, so time's up. Okay, I'll check your gawa nyo. Okay, from logo, assume na si trainees 1 na sasabak sa institutional assessment, yung kanyang gagawin is logo booth ng siomai, at yung isa naman ay si popcorn. Okay, magkaiba sila. Sabihin nyo, I don't know, kasi sa institutional, during sa assessment, isa lang eh. Okay, so tatawagin ko yung isa una. Okay, i-assume ko na tinawag ko si Daniel, papuntahin ko sa akin, sabihin ko sa kanya, okay, in your performance from written, from 8 to 10, from 1 to 10, okay, nakuha mo yung 9. Okay, and then sa demonstration, maganda yung ginawa mo, and then sa oral questioning, nasagutan mo naman. Okay, and this is pa pala, during oral questioning, mag-prepare kayo doon ng i-question nyo sa ginawa niya. Like for example, during sa lesson natin, di ba? Parang sa lesson nyo, kukuha na kayo doon ng sample na question nyo. Kasi hindi maganda na during doon, maghahanap pa kayo ng ano kaya yung question ko sa kanya. Kasi gusto nila sa oral questioning, magsisimula ka sa word na ano yung ginamit mo na mga applications dito. Parang hindi yung given na answer na yes or no. Parang sasabihin nila na, okay, yes sir. Ginawa mo ba to? Yes sir. Parang sa kabila, check yung work nila. Sabihin ko sa kanila, okay, save your work, yung 3. And we will continue doing that tomorrow. Okay, before we end, please arrange your yung workstation niyo kung saan na pagbalik-balik na rin man ni assessor yung question sa akin, or they will move me to the next questions. Alam ko yung alam ko paano sagutin kasi naintindihan ko yung nakalagay dito. And so napakahalaga na intindihin po natin siya, and wag lang pong i-memorize lang. Okay, so memorize natin yung dapat i-memorize, but the process is intindihin po natin. So thank you for watching. Ito po yung training matrix, at ito po yung correspond sa project 1. Hope na makapasa po tayo sa trainers methodology, and samahan nyo ako sa patuloy kong paggawa nito. Okay, see you soon. Right guys, so please leave a comment below kung ano yung mga suggestions nyo. Baka may mga kailangan akong i-change sa aking kailangan akong baguhin sa aking format ng matrix or dagdag. Please do a comment or comments below. So see you soon guys, and have a good day. Just remember, keep safe, chill, and enjoy. Okay.